Afternoon. Hello, Winkies, and welcome to your October collage sheet video. I did not think I was going to make it. It's literally the day before I'm leaving for Japan. It is very late at night and I am done. I am done. I am finished. I have got them all ready for you. Can't find my pink deer folder. At this point in time, it is something that is not important. But what is important is getting your collage sheets to you on time. It is going up on Thursday because of the payment cycle, but I know that they will be well loved regardless. So let's get into it. I don't have heaps of time to be babbling today, but I'm sure I'll find a way to chat your ears off. Can't even remember how many pages there are this month, but we have a bit of a Halloween theme. Every now and then I bust out the Halloween stuff for collage sheets, and today or this month is no different. I do a little bit of Halloween. I don't do a whole lot because it's still not quite huge in Australia. It's getting better, and obviously I have a Colombian family, and so I've been more inclined to celebrate it a bit more because they do. So ever since I've been with John, which is about 8 years now, going on 9, we've gone out, we've dressed up, we dress up our home, we've bought a few decorations for Halloween, and we give out lollies to the kids. So I got a little bit festive with this month's sheets. This little guy is probably one of my favorites. I wanted to draw a second swamp monster, but I ran out of time, guys. I literally did. So you'll probably get another swamp monster or two next month. We've got a little skelly bunny. We've got a little witch. We've got Raven down here, and she's got a little torn ear like my little girl. We've got the pumpkin guy, which was the counterpart to the pumpkin girl that I did a couple of years ago, and he's just so adorable. And obviously you've seen the calendar by now, and I brought her back to be on an image because so many people were so excited to see a boy version. So I put them together and made them a couple. I have a couple of ghosts here, and they were destined to be the numbers until they got outvoted for some black cat numbers. So I did give a couple of blank ones in there for you guys, and I also made a tip in with the ghosts with the number 31. So yeah, so that's page 1. This guy's so cute. I've already got him in my journal. I'm pretty sure he's already in one of my journals already. He may even be in my Japan journal. Did I put him in here? Maybe, because I did really like him. Yeah, there he is. He's already in there. Because he's just full of love, and he's kind of doing the I heart you arms. We've got a little bit of some watercolor flowers that I painted up the other day and lined for you. Now this guy is actually in my normal journal, which is nowhere to be seen. It's actually still in the scanner, actually, for a journal with me that you guys may have seen already. Or no, you haven't. There was a journal with me coming up with this guy, and I knew I would get asked for him, so I popped him in, as well as a little bit of my pathetic attempt at what's the word? What is it called? Urban sketching. Yeah, my pathetic attempt at urban sketching. I had a lot of people say that they loved it, so I threw it in the scanner for you this month, and I thought you'd enjoy a little bit of something. There's little bits for everyone this month. This was also something that's sketched up on a piece of scrap paper that everyone seemed to fall in love with. I was going to fix her eyes so they're a little bit even, but I am really about embracing the imperfect, and I was like, why bother changing it? This is how it is. This is how people loved it. So she is scanned and in your journal. I've got another watercolor flower tip in, the little ghost with the number 31, and this little sort of mixed media tea-dyed paper tip in for you guys. A little bit of everything. Now, if you're in the video tier, you would have seen the Whimsy Witches video go up, and they are here. The originals are here, and I have a couple of the other faces as well, and I did promise that I would put the originals into the finished ones into the collage sheets. So there is one of them there. I did a really nice big floral flower, and now I ran out of time. These were going to be colored, but I literally ran out of time to do the coloring, so I have made some little weather icons. So there's like windy and stormy and sunny and rainy. Now I will do overcast as well, but I'm going to have to wait until I get back for those because I just ran out of time. but I knew you guys would enjoy them. I'm also going to make them a little bit smaller because I think even at this size they're still a little bit too big to be weather icons, but I thought I'd do, someone asked for my take on them, so I did sketch them up. I just didn't get enough time to color them, but it also means that you guys can hand color them all the colors that you want. So there is a couple of each there. Here is the other witch and a few of the other heads for you guys to have a play with. And I did put a couple of collaged eyes that I use very frequently when I do my collages, and I've had a few people ask for them. So I just put a little sample of them in there for you guys. I did a huge background page too. Actually, this one is the watercolor with the scribbles all over it. I think this will make a really nice book cover. And then this is some tea-dyed paper with the florals blown up really big as well. Oh, one of my little stars is in the way. So there's two big backgrounds for you to play with this month. I did ask if you wanted this as a background or as a tip-in, and it was half and half. So I created the tip-in and made it a little bit different so that you got best of both worlds. And obviously you can cut this down to any size, having it as large as it is. And of course, the numbers that won out with the inkies this month were the Raven numbers. So I did 1 to 31 with Raven numbers, and I actually lovingly did the font myself as well, a little bit of spooky font, and some witches hats in different sizes, and they are to go with your witch's feet. So we have large size ones, and I've done small size ones, but I also see this as like a border strip as well. So you can use those to make your whimsy witches. And a lot of people have done their bodies and their faces, but we're just waiting for the boots and the hats. And so you get to play with those and create those. A little bit of a moon tip in, and then these are more of the icons. And then your days of the week were lettered by Sian, but the little monster mouth and eyes were drawn by me. I got her to match the numbers with a font, so you had a little bit of a spooky monster week this month. And I also put two larger ones down the bottom for you to do as you will, as you wish. I would be more inclined to stamp like my mini data on some scrap paper and then glue that into the mouth. I was going to make the mouth white, but it kind of really looks good with the black. So they are all your collage sheets for this month. There's a little bit of everything as usual: monsters, backgrounds, florals, urban sketching apparently, witches, you name it. There is something for everyone. I know this guy's going to get a workout. I can tell already because he is a favorite. And it'll be interesting to see what people do with their witches legs. I'd like to do like a big circle as well and do witchy leg numbers. I think they would look super cool, but like I said, not enough hours in the day, not enough time, but I probably will do something like that and maybe put the numbers on Etsy. Maybe, probably won't, but you know me. You know me. I am ready to pop off to Japan, and I'm gonna just go through my journal and do a before the pen flip. I'm about to film that and list that up for you guys as a video so that you can see how it looked like before I put all the pens and markings and ephemera and things like that. Oh man, there's some stuff that hasn't even been glued down. Good times, good times. I think I just, oh man, there's a few things that hasn't been glued down, but it's okay. It'll be a nice work in progress. It'll be interesting to see how I tackle junk journaling for a travel journal, but I think it'll be a-okay. So I hope you enjoy the collage sheets this month. I'm sorry the video is so short, but I am really running out of time. I actually haven't packed a single thing except for my art supplies. And that is only because I did a video about what I'm taking to Japan. And that is pretty much it. I think my little green, I don't even know where my green palette is at the moment. That's how disorganized I am. Oh, there it is, there it is. There it is. This is the little setup. Obviously my palette is missing. Great, awesome. It's right next to me. It's right next to me. So this is exactly what I'm taking to Japan. this little guy. I will have a blog post coming up with the colors. Probably when I get back, I will make the post about what colors I have got in there. If you see the studio vlog, which will be coming up later on this month, I talk about what colors are in there, but I just don't have a dedicated blog post for it just yet. But that is everything. I hope you have a fantastic and spooktacular October. I know, I went there. And I will see you very soon. I cannot wait to see what you guys do with these collage sheets. That's another thing. They will only be available in PDF form this month. I do not have the time to make PNG files. So I'm trying to cut down my workload, which is why the calendars were only Mondays as well, because I'm so short of time. But there are an abundant amount of collage sheets for you to play with. And if you are super desperate for PNG files, pop it down below, but I will have to deal with it when I get back from Japan, which is in about 10 days. So have a fantastic month, and thank you so much for your support. If you're new, you're old, I truly appreciate you coming and supporting me and my family and my art and my career. I just am so grateful, and I hope that every month I show you how grateful I am by the crazy amount of collage sheets I hand over to you guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!